Hello everyone, myself Riksha. I am from BSc Chemistry Honors final year. Today my presentation topic is carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates play a vital role in our daily life. They provide us with three basic necessities of life: food in the form of starch, clothing in the form of linen and rayon, and shelter, wood in making and furniture is almost cellulose. क्लासिकल डेफिनेशन क्या है कार्बोहाइड्रेट की? द नेम कार्बोहाइड्रेट meaning hydrate of carbon was originally given to a class of compounds containing only carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen and oxygen being present in the same ratio as in water. These compounds could therefore be represented as general formula carbohydrates का क्या CxH2O लिमिटेशन क्लासिफिकेशन जो क्लासिकल डेफिनेशन थी कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स की उनकी लिमिटेशन क्या है? फर्स्ट लिमिटेशन अ नंबर ऑफ कंपाउंड्स सच एज रेनोज जिसका मोलिकुलर फार्मूला C6H12O5 एंड डी ऑक्सीराइबोज C5H10O4 आर नोन विच आर कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स बाय देयर केमिकल बिहेवियर बट नॉट रिप्रेजेंटेड एज हाइड्रेट्स ऑफ carbon. There are other substances like formaldehyde and acetic acid which do not behave like carbohydrates but can be represented by the general formula CxH2O. Carbon is not known to form hydrates. Now, modern definition of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are defined as polyhydroxyaldehydes and polyhydroxyketones or substances which give these on hydrolysis and contain at least one chiral carbon atom. It may be noted here that aldehyde and ketonic groups in carbohydrates are not present as such but usually exist in combination with one of the hydroxyl group of the molecules in the form of हेमीएसिटेल्स एंड हेमीकेटल्स रिस्पेक्टिवली. अब बात करते हैं हम क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स आर ऑल्सो नोन एज सैक्रिहाइड्स. दीज आर क्लासिफाइड इनटू थ्री क्लासेस के अंदर ही क्लासिफाई करते हैं इनको बाय देयर बिहेवियर टुवर्ड्स हाइड्रोलाइसिस. फर्स्ट है मोनोसैक्रिहाइड्स. These are the simplest carbohydrates which cannot be hydrolyzed to smaller molecules. Their general formula is CH2O की और N की वैल्यू 3 to 8 कितनी भी हो सकती है. सेकंड क्लासिफिकेशन है ओलिगोसैक्रिहाइड्स. ओलिगोसैक्रिहाइड्स क्या है? ये एक ग्रीक वर्ड है जिसका मीन्स होता ओलिगो का मीन्स होता फ्यू. These are carbohydrates on hydrolysis give 2 to 10 molecules of monosaccharides. Depending upon the number of monosaccharide molecules actually obtained upon hydrolysis, they are further classified as di, tri, tetrasaccharides. ओलिगोसैक्रिहाइड्स भी फर्दर क्लासीफाई कर रहे हैं कि हमने डाइसैक्रिहाइड, ट्राइसैक्रिहाइड और टेट्रासैक्रिहाइड्स के अंदर. डाइसैक्रिहाइड्स कौन से कार्बोहाइड्रेट होते हैं? कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स विच अपॉन हाइड्रोलाइसिस गिव टू मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ सेम or different monosaccharides are called disaccharides. Again, carbohydrates which upon hydrolysis give two molecules of same or different monosaccharides are called disaccharides. Example है sucrose, maltose, fructose, lactose, etc. Their general formula इनका C12H22O11. Now third है trisaccharides. Carbohydrates which on hydrolysis give three molecules of same different monosaccharides are called trisaccharides. Example है raffinose upon hydrolysis give one molecule each of glucose, fructose and galactose. Their general formula is C18H32O16. Now polysaccharides. Carbohydrates which upon hydrolysis give a large number of monosaccharides molecules are called polysaccharides. The most commonly occurring polysaccharides are starch, cellulose and glycogen. Their general formula is C6H10O5N. N की वैल्यू होती है हमारी 100 to 300. Now sugars and non-sugars carbohydrate. Carbohydrate are further classified as sugar and non-sugar. All the monosaccharides and oligosaccharides are crystalline solids insoluble in water and sweet in taste. These are collectively called sugar. The polysaccharides, on other hand, are amorphous solid, insoluble in water and taste, and thus are called non-sugars. Now, reducing and non-reducing carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are also classified reducing and non-reducing sugars. All those carbohydrates which contain aldehydic or ketonic group in the hemiacetal or hemiketal form and reduce Toulon's reagent or filling solution are called reducing carbohydrates or sugars, while other which do not reduce these reagents are called non-reducing carbohydrates or sugars. All monosaccharides, whether aldose or ketose, are reducing sugars. Disaccharides such as sucrose, in which two monosaccharides units are linked through their reducing centers, that is, aldehydic or ketonic groups, are non-reducing, while others in which these groups in the hemiacetal or hemiketal form are reducing sugars. However, all polysaccharides are non-reducing carbohydrates. अब हम बात करते हैं क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ मोनोसैक्रिहाइड्स की क्लासिफिकेशन एज स्टेटेड अबो जैसा हमने पहले बताया मोनोसैक्रिड्स आर द सिंपलेस्ट कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स व्हिच कैन नॉट बी हाइड्रोलाइज्ड टू स्मॉलर मॉलिक्यूल्स they contain 3 to 7 carbon atoms. There are about 20 monosaccharides which occur in nature. Monosaccharides are two types, aldose and ketones. Aldose क्या होता है? Monosaccharides containing an aldehyde CHO group are called aldose. Since the aldehyde group is monovalent, therefore it always present at one of the carbon chain, that is C1 carbon यानी कि first carbon के ऊपर. Now ketones. Monosaccharides containing a keto group are called ketose. Since the keto group is divalent, it can be present anywhere along the carbon chain. However, in all the natural occurring ketones, keto group is always present at carbon atom next to the terminal carbon, C2. Aldose and ketose further classified as triose, tetrose, hexose, heptose, etc. according as they contain 3, 4, 6, 7 carbon atoms respectively. Uh, so this is my presentation on carbohydrates and their classification. Thank you.